Uzi. In the meantime, Cooking Hat and Nade wants to try and pop one in towards Ragey, but really unlikely to work out there. One out the window for Ragey. Mela should be able to see that. The smokes are there. Uzi getting rezzed.
I mean, this outpost outshack is a little bit awkward to deal with. Nice Molotov, though, to block the entrance to it, but hello, goodbye.
Oh, that was on the nail. Perfect nade there for Ragey. Gets the re-knock, gets the kill. Excellent stuff coming through. Reject, hold 4 alive, southwest side.
This is a good position to be in for Reject. I mean, like, they haven't taken many casualties either with this one. 4 rivals, oh my lord, ooh, through the cracks. You could barely fit a bit of sunlight through there, but Top hits a Mini 14 bullet for it too easy.
It's a whistler. 4
rivals, though, it's a real whistler. I think for 4 rivals, though, they are in a very, very difficult position to play, to be honest with you. Like, getting out of this one, you know, it's going to become... I don't know. I don't know how they get out, basically. They have to hope the circle comes to them.
I feel like when people are at range, it's okay. When people are close by, it becomes much more dangerous to be where 4 rivals
Nade territory, right?
Exactly.
I think now is the time for 4 rivals basically to post up in vehicles and hit Reject's compound. Because in this position, they're not getting that chicken dinner. And I need them to get the chicken dinner. Okay?
You do. That's right.
I need them to restore my faith in them. FaZe, on the other hand, need to have some faith right now, praying to God that they don't take any more shots from MSC.
Really, wouldn't be the most fortunate of outcomes for them. MSC already with 1 defeat on the board, so they're looking for more damage pouring in towards FaZe. They are really having a bad time of it. Rico Infinity team have the back as well. Yeah, they were just caught there. Nothing really to do. FaZe down with just the 1 elim. 6 elims already found. Those defeats, I mean, they can pass for 4 rivals, but as you say, they're in that vehicle divot. They are going to have to leave, most likely, although the circle does go towards them.
Yeah, I mean, this circle, I hit a little bit earlier. I do think that taking Reject's compound would be ideal. It's a question, how do you get over there? And I think really you need to create a smoke train. I don't know how many smokes 4 rivals currently have on board. They haven't taken too many fights since the one with Nova. Sarah is focused on the Xavier as they come in, though, which is good for 4 rivals.
There we go. Shots from Reject, though, pouring out still towards 4 rivals. It's Reject trying to hold out.
It's third-party time now, 4 rivals. Come on. Get over there.
They aren't announcing up just yet. Not just yet. I feel like they want to hold this on for just a little bit longer. The Northern push is coming through as well, Blank, so all of these teams are open for them if they want to take the shots out that way. They continue their fight on the longhouse. It's not going well. Reject are, again, rebuffing them. Lamborghini, that's not where the nades are supposed to go. That's unfortunate. The Xavier is suffering. Rico Infinity team pushing in towards MS Chonburi.
I'm just seeing arcs and arcs right now. I feel like I'm in the longest anime that's ever been around. We'll see what happens, though. Right now, a lot of teams, like you said, just flooding over this northern side. MS Chonburi, Rico Infinity team currently sat at 4 players still alive for them. Bigatron in a similar position, but getting closer to 4 rivals' position will allow them to just nade through. So 4 rivals, they need to be really present here right now, taking shots, making sure people can't get close, get some casualties through. Pebombera will find 628, one of the players there, Sunan in position. I feel like 4 rivals are just letting other teams try and take this God compound.
Oh my god, Rico Infinity team crunching down with MS Chonburi. And you've got as well Bigatron across the way, starting to move in towards this fight as it's MS Chonburi to fall, but you have to wonder how close behind a Rico Infinity team, right? They've got to still move south. The circle shifts to Reject yet again, Blank, and this compound is just doing so well for them.
Yeah, get out of this awful area, basically. I think that, yeah, okay, we're starting to make a move. 4 rivals, saved by the smokes, but the question, how many smokes they have left? 6. Solwa is actually in a really, really strong position on this eastern side. They've got a lot of cover to play around with, and with this split they have, they're probably one of the big contenders in this current little circle for the victory. I mean, Reject have been doing great, but they can only take so many pushes onto their building.
3 in the vehicle, going to reposition. They have the ridgeline cover, so I don't mind this too much. They really want this high ground. They were trying to clear up Bigatron so that they could move up and again just take that down shot towards Four Rivals. Excellent headshot coming through from Rico Infinity Team Fadan. Niels Ragey. Bigatron move forwards. Four Rivals with the nades in a nice place, but Liquid doesn't go down to it. Not just yet.
Hello. All right, they're in. Reject's taken one knock. It's actually a perfect time for Rico Infinity to get in here. I love that Four Rivals have been so close the entire time, but it's Rico Infinity teams like DX Xavier all trying to take this one. But right now, Four Rivals are taking a fight with Bigatron. There is still a potential chance that this moves away from the compound, and this could be a genius galactic brain play coming through from Four Rivals that I'm just not I'm unaware of.
Fadan doesn't quite get the nade through the window there. Ragey did get rezzed. Now it's two of them on this compound. Four Rivals suffering as Stalwart again maintain that pressure over their direction as Bigatron trying to fight through them as well. Appy getting knocked, but has a bit of cover there. Bigatron, they're getting peppered down by Stalwart as well as the struggle is going to be real for them. Zuxi last standing now. Don't think he's going to get too much further.
Yeah, most likely not. I think the only thing that really Four Rivals have going for them is that they have the circle, and 628 still have to move across open ground to get in. But taking another knock there is disastrous. And realistically now, Four Rivals have to fight as three. They can't afford to take time to pull up another player. But Action, once again, doing what his namesake says.
Speaking louder than any words they'd care to throw back. Four Rivals down to 3 with a knock as well. A long-range nade trying to find the miracle three-pointer, but Action gets behind cover as well, avoids that spray from Bura. Wait, hang on a minute. It hits. It dunks straight on top of them. And now there's only one player for the Four Rivals. Excellent nades. Stalwart just dominate on the eastern side. That is a mean circle as well, Blank. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I said about 1,000 times that Four Rivals probably in the best position to third-party any fight that was going on down towards that compound. There was even time between, and you might say to me, yeah, but what if they got third party from the north side? There were times when people were taking fights on the north side where they were so preoccupied that no one would have cared if Four Rivals jumped into one of their many vehicles and moved over towards Reject's position. I think Reject deserves to win this game by all rights, but I do think that Stalwart still have a very good shout into this. The thing with Reject is that they've weathered so many storms here. This is a bad push.
Yeah, oh dear. And that's a bad push, you're right. Ragey goes down as well, and it's just Divine. Rico Infinity Team sweep up over on this compound. Fadan, yeah, he's going down here. That should be a flush. Actually, Reservoir for Ragey as well. Divine might be able to get back up to 2 as Action gets cut down in the open field. Last player for 628 picks up the kill as well. 3 players from Stalwart moving onto the building. Nade being cooked by Top, but the door gets closed, but it's not going to matter. Falls to the nade, and 3 players from Stalwart now moving in the compound's longhouse.
I mean, Sunan has actually helped out Reject just a little bit. Divine drops out the side. Let's get a little bit more done. Just still shooting out. Stalwart looking to push onto this one, though. Our final game of the day here. Nades over the top. I mean, they're successful with them earlier. I think when that first one hit to Four Rivals, it was just a case of, okay, let's throw more.
Let's go. Let's pop them in. This is a difficult push, though. The upstairs-downstairs threat as well. Split. Reject probably likely to come at least second here, I would say, unless Rico Infinity Team try and push upstairs.
It's a difficult way to play this one out, John. I think Reject definitely have a chance to make this work in a 2v3 with Rico Infinity Team also being in this. I think the main question for me is what that next circle looks like, because depending on which building it hits, it's either a Reject very scrappy win or it's a Stalwart just dominant win. Because if this is actually a good circle. This is a good circle for both teams, and it gives opportunity for both. But I do think it favors Stalwart just a little bit more with their man advantage.
This position on the next circle. Difficult. Look at that. Smoke's already been dropped out by Reject. They've been behind this building for so long. I mean, this crash really worked out well for the play.
Yeah, I like this though. They've got the 4-man team squad in terms of Reject X Rico Infinity Team at the moment. We're doubling up at the moment. Another smoke out the window. Buying a little bit of cover. Prestigo's adding a couple to his own. Goodness me.
It's actually
getting very smoky.
it's interesting because Reject are actually smoking out the breakout for Rico Infinity Team as well. I mean, Stormwatch should know that. Yeah.
I'm not. This is good though from Reject. I mean, they're molotoving the smoke to make it very hard for Rico Infinity to push out. Stalwart just pushing them in. This has just been a masterclass on utility in the final moments of the game. Stalwart have pushed in. Rage, he finds one of them.
Oh, there he goes. He's going to fall top, managing to get the shot. Now it's just one player, Divine. He knows where these players are, but I don't think he has any nades left. Is there a corner of this building still in for Divine? I don't think there is. I think he's going to be waiting for the shots. He gets shut down over the top, looking for the point as well. Manages to get it, but can't get out. The zone will fall, but in the meantime, Stalwart crunch on in from the eastern side. They oversaw the position for 4 rivals, and they will push into the compound. Lickety split. It's Stalwart back on top.
I mean, that was a